Good morning, children. In the last lecture, we had studied about the deviation of law from the Mendelism. Now, in this lecture, we are going to study that after the deviation of the law from the Mendel, when Mendel law was deviated and there was the incomplete dominance and all these phenomena were being observed, then after that, we had came to know about that certain things that Mendel has used the factor term which was not existing a very proper sense. He has used the mathematical data that was not up to the mark at that time, not up to the use. So after that, few scientists more came to rediscover the Mendel's result. The Hugo de Vries in 1900, Pollens and Escherman. They three came and independently rediscovered the Mendel result and just observed and seen the cell division which was occurring in the chromosome, and then they helped Sutton and Boveri. They had given their further results independently. After on their result working, Sutton and Boveri in 1900. In 1900, these three scientists had given the results of the Mendel experiment in their own form. I seen by observing the chromosome. Then further Sutton and Boveri came in 1902 and given the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Inheritance means the character which is being inherited, and the Sutton and Boveri had came and given the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Now, after giving the Sutton and Boveri chromosomal theory of inheritance, there was few postulates regarding that chromosomes which are carrying the gene are located under the nucleus. In the nucleus, they are located inside the nucleus. They are carrying the hereditary information from one generation to the other generation. So, where the chromosome is, where the gametic chromosome are found in the egg, in the sperm, as well as the egg cells, as well as the pollen grain for the plants. So, these are the things, the gametic cells, where the gonads and the sex organs are present in different plants, animal, or other things. There the particular chromosome are present, and then they are carrying the generation from one generation to the next generation, because meiosis is only the involvement of the gamete, and gamete involvement only occur in the fusion or any cross where we are doing the self cross or any cross breeding. So there, after to prove the chromosomal theory of inheritance of the Sutton and Boveri and few postulates, experimental verification on that particular chromosome, on the chromosomes of Drosophila melanogaster, was performed by T.H. Morgan. T.H. Morgan has performed the experiment on Drosophila, and he had just given a support to the chromosomal theory of inheritance. What he had seen that the chromosomes of Drosophila, why he had chosen Drosophila only? The question arises that why the Morgan has chosen Drosophila only? Because Drosophila has few advantages, that they are just within 20 weeks they are completing their life cycle. In a very less time after they are mating, they produce lot of individual of Drosophila. So, and few postulates were there that we are just observing them in the low power microscope. Also, we can observe all the things which is being obtained in their ancestor, in their generation to generation. So, there he had given Morgan and given Drosophila. Giving the Drosophila experiment and choosing a Drosophila, he had taken two things in the Drosophila. What he had taken, the two things which he had taken in the Drosophila was the eye color, the color body and the eye color. The body of the Drosophila and the eye color of the Drosophila. And thus he had introduced the term linkage and recombination after his experiment. What do we understand by linkage? Linkage means if in our class, if few groups are present, and then the students are just bind with that group, they are eating with that particular group, their friend circle is there, they are going somewhere, anywhere the group is going. So what is that? They are linked together. They are linked together, whether it is a physics class, chemistry class, biology class, or any class, they are linked together and sitting in the class. So that is a linked group. So similarly, when the chromosome, when two genes are located very near to the chromosome, then they are called as the linked gene. And whether the linked gene is found, that phenomenon, what they do, they pass, combining both genes, they pass the character from one generation to next generation and generation to generation. That the linked gene which get transferred, the parental character from generation to generation, is called as the linked gene. And now coming after linkage, we are coming to the recombination, the non-linked gene. If the genes which are present are near to near, if they are not, if A is present here and B is present here, then that means they are non-linked. They are not nearer, they are far from each other on the two chromatids, on the different poles or different alignment. So they are non-linked. So when the non-linked gene will cross, then they will give the new recombinant, means a new product where crossing over will be completed. In the linked gene, crossing over will not be completed because these both strands will not let the other strand to get copy in there. So parental character is reserved here. But in the crossing over, here recombination means new genetic variation is being observed, there the recombination phenomena is being completed. So he had done the two crosses, in which one cross he had taken linked gene and crossed it with the wild character. Male and female cross he had crossed with the wild character, and another thing he had taken the non-linked gene and crossed with the wild character. In the linked gene, in where he had taken the linked gene, their progeny which was obtained in the F1 or F2 generation was carrying maximum number of parental character in the progeny. But the progeny was found, or Drosophila, the multiplication or the particular progeny which was found in that was carrying much more of parental character, across 98.7% of parental character. But in the recombinant gene, what the recombinant percentage was there, 1.3%. But when the further second crossing had done in the non-linked means where the linkage was not been observed, there the recombinant product was comparatively higher from the first cross. It was about 37% and parental character was 62%. So thus he observed that the linkage and the recombination and the crosses he had just supported this experiment. Now I will show you the cross and I will explain it in your book and text. So just wait and see those crosses regarding these experiments. So these are the postulates of chromosomal theory of inheritance which we had studied in the diagram, which I had shown to you all in this phenomena where we had studied about the discovery of Mendel law. There we had came to know about the chromosomal theory of inheritance, which was proposed independently by Sutton and Boveri in 1902. According to this theory, all hereditary character must be with the sperm and egg cells as they provide bridge from one generation to the other. That means that sperm and egg cell provide the bridge of connection from one generation to the next generation. The hereditary factor must be carried by the nuclear material. What was the hereditary material? Was carried by the nuclear material. That means the chromosomes are located inside the nucleus. That's why they are carrying that particular hereditary character. Genes are carried into the chromosome. So this was the chromosomal theory of inheritance which was given by Sutton and Boveri, and the difference between chromosome and genes was also here, comparison between that, they are just similar in the action. And after this, the experimental verification of chromosomal theory of inheritance was given by Morgan, where he had used the Drosophila. Why he had used the Drosophila I had explained already, that they was producing large number of flies, only 2 weeks was their life cycle. 4 pair of chromosome which differs in size. There are very clear differentiation of sexes. Male was smaller and female was larger. It has many type of hereditary variation, can be easily seen through the low power microscope. So that's why he had taken the Drosophila. And after taking the Drosophila experiment, he had just done the experiment here. I had shown about the linkage, that in the linkage the two genes are located very near to the two genes are located very near to each other. That means they are showing the linkage. And when they were parental was crossed with the wild type, we had taken the wild type. What we had taken here, we had just taken, see, I had explained in our notes also it. 1 minute. See, what was the linkage? Linkage was the phenomena of certain genes staying together during inheritance through generation without changes or separation as they are present on the same chromosome, because they would not show any changes and they would, as it is, will transfer from parent to the next generation. So linkage was parental gene combination and recombinant was non-parental gene combination. It was first seen by Bateson Punnett in Lathyrus odoratus, and they had given the coupling and repulsion phenomena. Linkage can be taught as exception of independent assortment, and here you could see that the linked gene are very near to each other, A and B, and there is the normal gene which is non-linked gene. And types of linkage, there is complete linkage. Complete linkage means all the linkage was shown by the parental combination was always shown, that is called, means no recombinant character will be shown. Or here crossing over will be absent, because crossing over only inhibit the recombinant character. So crossing over will be totally absent, that will be the observed the male Drosophila and female silk moth. And incomplete linkage means new combination appear along with the parental combination, means new combination will also be appeared. Now he had taken one experiment I am showing. This experiment only has been elaborated here. See here, I had written the tendency of the gene to remain together in their original combination during inheritance is called linkage. Here the non-linked and linked gene first demonstrated by Bateson and Punnett, later explained by T.H. Morgan. T.H. Morgan cross. Now T.H. Morgan cross first. Here he had taken the linked gene cross. Means the genes are very near located. Y was the brown body red-eyed male. Here the XY chromosome is there, XY chromosome, and here the XX chromosome is there. So yellow body white-eyed female. Now what happened after the gametic in segregation? Brown body red-eyed female formed and yellow body white-eyed female male formed. Although they had been formed, they had just transferred the gamete and shown the thing, but then also parental combination was only observed. Why? Because here linked gene was there. Due to the linked gene, the parental character was observed. Further, after the F1 generation and involvement of F2 generation, here parental character is this, recombinant, one recombinant has been formed, and again the second the parental character. Now this was male and these both were the female, because XX chromosome, here XY chromosome is there. Now this X chromosome will cross with all the four and Y chromosome will cross with all the four. So here X chromosome means female will cross with all the four, 1 2 3 4, the X will cross. So here it will form parental character and two recombinant character. Here it will form parental, when Y will form, then parental character, recombinant. Don't go with the cross. Now what the result was obtained in the after the F2 generation, 98% was parental character obtained. Why? Because the gene were very near located and they were showing the linkage, and 1.3% was obtained about the recombinant, means new character. When after this was the linked gene character where the linkage was showing. After the non-linkage means when the genes were very far from each other, where he had used the white color body and miniature type and wild type. Here the brown body and red-eyed male was dominant character and yellow body and white-eyed female was recessive character. Similar way, here he had taken the genes are located very far from each other. So what happened when white body miniature eyes was wild type, means this is non-linked. That was the linkage experiment. The cross second was non-linked. So here was not genes are located very far from each other. So what happened? 62.8% parental character was obtained and 37.2 recombinant character was obtained. That means just more than 1.3. Here 1.3 has been observed and here 37.2. Why? Because here was the non-linked gene, so that recombinant was more, and here linked gene was there, so parental were more. Don't compare the parent of each other. Compare the recombinant of each other. Here 1.3 recombinant and here 37.2 recombinant. That means recombinant is more in this case. Means non-linked cases the recombination was observed and the linked cases the linkage was observed. So this was the only lesson of the linkage and all the things, and this was the lecture about the chromosomal theory of inheritance and the support of chromosomal theory of inheritance. Rediscovery of Mendel law was done by Hugo de Vries, Correns and Tescher-Marx. Independently they had given their result after observing the cell division in the chromosome due to the microscopy. After that, Sutton and Boveri had proposed independently the chromosomal theory of inheritance, which has several postulates according to everything was related to the genes and chromosomes, only similarity was there. Then further their verification was done by Morgan, who had taken Drosophila melanogaster, and then the melanogaster he has shown the linkage and recombination. Linkage means the phenomena here I had explained only, the phenomena of certain genes staying together during inheritance. Inheritance means inheriting character from generation to generation, through generation, without change, without any change, separation as they are present on the chromosome. Or these are the experiment, and the types of linkage also I had explained, and as this type of T.H. Morgan experiment was there. In case first he had done the linkage one where the parental character were more, and the case second he had taken the non-linked gene and there was the recombinant character more. So this was his experiment and this was the explanation of the particular linkage and recombination. And then for the linkage group, when all the genes linked together in a single chromosome constitute a linkage group. When all the genes were located in the chromosome, then it's called as the linkage group. And then the chromosomal map and linkage map was given by Morgan's student Sturtevant, who had given the chromosomal map, where just like the linkage map, there was the chromosome was observed by the mapping system, that where the chromosome or particular things was located. And these are the chromosomes, chromatids only. On the chromatids, these particular genes are located. Why? Due to the study of these genes on the chromosome only, they were supporting to the chromosomal theory of inheritance, which had been given by Sutton and Boveri and was supported by Morgan. And this was the explanation of this topic, which I had explained you all. Now any query will be there, then just ask to me. I'll always there to explain you and go through these topics, exercises given here. And then I'll explain further the sex link character in the next lecture.